Bobby Brown sits down with Joprah to talk about his relationship with Janet Jackson and teaching Michael how to moonwalk.
We the biggest in the game.
What?
Bobby Brown, what's up, baby?
What we do?
What's
what
up,
we do?
baby? What's up, baby?
Family? You
How
good?
you doing, Bobby?
I can't call it, man.
Yeah, Bob.
It's good
We
to
the
see you,
biggest
brother.
in the game. Let me tell you, thank you for coming to the show. It's an honor to have you on. I see you repping that Boston.
You know that.
Like you always do.
Gotta
Yo,
have
Bob,
it. Gotta have it, baby.
Last time I seen you out there in Boston. Y'all were celebrating in your old projects.
OP.
Yeah, and I came out there. I think, what was it, Mike Bibbs' birthday,
Trying to find
right?
a good way to see you. I can't see you really. Celebrating what?
Oh, let's not start that. This Bobby Brown, the King
What
Bobby
we
Brown, not
celebrating?
Teddy Riley.
What
How
happened?
we doing? You can see me?
I'm good, baby.
I said last time I saw you, I was in Boston with you. It was Mike Bivens' birthday.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we tore that down for you guys, man. How you feeling? How you doing with this? What you been doing during this?
Man, just staying home, man, taking care of the family, man, cooking, doing a lot of eating, a lot of working out, you know, a lot of writing songs, trying to get ready for the second coming of what I call the Brown exclusivity.
Yeah, Brown,
Exclusive. I'm coming with some new exclusives. So I just been really working hard in the studio, and I'm just trying to stay home and maintain with the family.
let me tell you something. We got to be careful. Shout out to Biz Markie.
Yeah.
Legendary Biz Markie. He's sick. You know, his diabetes acted up because, you know, during COVID, he was home and he was eating all that shit like we doing, sitting on the couch, not working out. And his shit acted up, and now he's, you know, he's basically fighting. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, love goes
you know,
out.
it happened to me. I was home eating all type of shit, and the doctor said, "Yo, you bugging out."
Yeah, you gotta work out. You gotta get up. You gotta get up, walk, ride a bike, do something in your neighborhoods, man. Keep that mask on. Keep your distance, man. But you gotta get up and move. You gotta get up and do something. Idle body is only meant for sickness. You know, you sit there, and you sit there. You can only something bad can happen when you just sit there. But
King
my love
Bobby
goes
Brown.
out to Biz Mark and his whole family, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's hard out here. Even mental illnesses right now is running rapid. Everything's running rapid because of what's going on these days, man. And it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But I'm glad to be here with you. Glad to be
It's a
healthy.
crazy time. Yo,
Yeah,
Bobby,
man.
let me ask you something, man.
Go ahead,
I've been
baby.
a fan of yours since day one, since Telephone Man. And you part of this legendary legend. You guys were just kids, babies, right?
Yeah.
I believe you was the first R&B singer to ever rap. Is that true?
I would say I'm not the first R&B legend that's ever rapped, because there's a lot of R&B rap legends that sang on their songs, like Curtis Blow.
Curtis Blow.
Curtis
yeah.
sang on some of his stuff.
Daydreaming,
That connects him with R&B.
takes
You know what I'm
me
saying?
where
That
I
connects him with
want to
R&B.
be.
But I will say that I'm the first R&B artist that put hip hop and R&B together in a way, in a form of New Jack that me and Teddy Riley came up with, that was just impossible to beat, and it's still impossible not to go back to that. It still lives on today. So
Oh no, it's the biggest in the world. So you guys come out together, New Edition, all legends, all incredible, and then you break up, right?
Yeah.
And they get a new singer, Johnny Gill.
Yeah.
So, what the first time you heard Johnny Gill, Are you? What would you say to yourself? Because he was the replacement for Bobby Brown. So what did you say to yourself when you heard Johnny Gill? What was you thinking?
What was I thinking? I thought he had a great voice, man. We've always been fans of Johnny Gill. Johnny Gill was always, one of those artists that you always said that boy got a good voice. The boy can sing. He get his break. He's gonna blow if he get his break. And once New Edition and me split, it was only right that they chose somebody with a voice that could change the game for New Edition. Because my voice was something different for New Edition. It started to grow. It started to grow different than where New Edition was actually going. So all praises to Johnny and Mike, Ralph, Ricky, Ronnie.
I know that's the crew.
That's
one more question about that.
Those are my brothers for life, man.
I know that. I love them. I look up to them. They role models to me. But at the time when you broke up and you went your way, which you became the king of R&B, where was you at and what was your first impression when you heard this group BBD drop Poison?
Oh, I think I might have been somewhere shopping with him. You know what I'm saying? Buying different sneakers to wear with a boot. We all had that same type flavor, BBD and myself. So that only made us closer because we were those type of people. We were hip hoppers in an R&B group. So when I heard Poison, it was just like, it's a wrap. They got him. They grabbed the audience with something different, but something so different that it just became legendary. That to dress mental was the shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't to wear two different color sneakers. I see you always got your Nikes up there. You know what I'm saying? I see you always got your Nikes up there. I'm not.
Bobby, man, the competition.
I got my dogs on today. But I watched. Trust me. But it was about the fashion. It was about the timing. But I think I was in Boston. I was doing up to some no good. Probably, but I was listening and getting ready for my drop.
Yeah, Bobby, you so infamous, man. I know now we get to see the growth. We get to see you and your family, your lovely wife and the little girls. But you I mean, it's pretty. I had Alicia Keys on here last week.
Uh-huh.
And I asked her, what's her biggest accomplishment? And she said that I'm sane.
Wow.
The greatest accomplishment is to still be sane. You, Bobby, was under attack.
Sane? You said
sane.
She said
just
sane?
To be sane. Mentally sane.
Yeah.
Now you see our brother Kanye going through some. You was the original guy under the attack. If I went to the supermarket, they got you in the it's beautiful to see that you still got together and you sane, bro.
Sanity is in the eye of the beholder. You know what I'm saying? In order to stay sane, you have to know what sanity is, man. And everybody goes through a lot of changes in life, man. You just have to understand that.
That's not why,
man.
It
is too hot out here, man. It's too hot.
Yo, it's hot.
It's
I'm
too
in
hot.
New York. I'm in New York. I was on the boat today. Shout out my brother Jimmy. It was hot as, but I had a great time. Bobby, have you been watching this versus battle Timberland and Swiss got together on the? Have you been watching them?
I have been catching a few of them. I caught the last incredible one, Snoop and DMX. That was so classy and so so down to earth and so real, just to experience all of them hits, and all of them, both of them enjoying themselves, listening to each other's music. That's what it's about. That's what it's supposed to be about. It's not a battle. It's a celebration of what music we have put out there all of these years, of all of the music that we cannot argue who has the best song ever.
Bobby, let me ask you something.
Billboard can't even argue that. But when it comes to listening to people's music, you got to be able to listen.
So, Bobby, who would you celebrate with? Bobby Brown, who would you go against in a versus battle?
It wouldn't be a battle.
All right, celebration.
It'd be a celebration.
Who do you think is strong enough to celebrate
I'll
with
go
you?
against anybody. I'll go against my brother Keith Sweat. I'll go against my brother, I mean, anybody out there right now.
I like that.
I think I got a chance at anybody.
Bobby,
but
Keith Sweat.
Long as it's about celebration, I'll be down to go with Keith Sweat.
Oof. You heard it first, guys. It's a Joprah moment. Bobby Brown, Keith Sweat. I got
only on Joprah.
You heard
only
it
on
Joprah.
Only
Yo,
on
Bobby,
Joprah.
you know what's up with the Joprah? Let me tell you something. They talking a lot of Chris Brown, Usher. Who you got?
I want to see that. I would love to see first before even me and Keith.
Who you think's gonna celebrate more between Usher and Chris Brown? Who you think got that?
I'm gonna celebrate even more. You know why? Because both of them are sons of mine. Both of them are two of the artists that I look up to, that I look at like, okay, I passed the torch to the right person when I passed it to Usher. Usher passed it to the right person when he passed it to Chris. And for them to just celebrate their music with everybody in the world would be incredible. It'd be an incredible night. I'd get dressed up for it. Half of the world still under teen, so we would have to have parties inside. But I would get dressed up for that. I swear I would get dressed up. I'd have Chris Brown stuff on and have Usher on, and I swear I'd have a ball. It'd be incredible. It'd be incredible. I want to see that.
That's amazing. Who's your favorite producer? I know you did a lot with Jimmy Jam. You did Babyface. You did Teddy Riley. Who have you worked with that you enjoy working with the most?
I couldn't even say so. You know that? Because every producer that I've worked with, I've had different relationships with. And every last one of them have great relationships. You know, me and Teddy had our run with our new Jack and all that. Me, Babyface in LA had our run with, the smoothed out and the R&B style of music. Me and Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis had our points with New Edition. So I've worked with probably the best producers that's been out there ever. I've worked with in history. I've worked with many producers. There's songs that I've done with different producers that haven't even come out yet, that if I was to drop it right now, it would sound like it was just done yesterday. So I've worked with so many bad producers, so many great ones. I just
Bobby,
I gotta give it all up.
You could do a Lost Tapes. That should be fire. Songs that you made with them at that time that never came out. Man. You could release like a album, the Lost Tapes.
Hey, why you gotta go? Why you gotta go there, Joprah? Come on now. You know that's what was on my mind. That's money. I know. That's where I was trying to. That's where I was trying to get to.
Yo, Bobby, that's be off the chain, bro. Nah,
it's coming. It's coming.
Growing up I
even worked with younger producers and writers that are just incredible, and just went in and just did tracks with them and just to help them out and them helping me out at the same time, because you know, in this game you have to follow where the sound is going, where the flavor is going to be moved to. And sometimes sometimes I might not agree with, some people's subjects. I like talking about love. You know what I'm saying? I like singing about, having a good time, partying, and just enjoying yourself. Other people might talk about, rock, roll, and all of those other things. But that's not where my mental is. That's not where that's not what I want my kids to grow up on. That's not what I want my kids to see me do, is to stoop down to that level of doing those types of songs. I'd rather stay in my lane, stay right there in my lane, and just be Bobby Brown, man.
Bobby, let me ask you something. When I grew up, you were like Michael Jackson to me. Do you have any Michael Jackson stories with you?
Oh man, of course. I remember he invited us over to his house at one point when we first started out, and I had just came from Alabama learning how to do the moonwalk, the real moonwalk, where you put the sand on the ground and you do it from the sand on the ground. It was like soft shoe. And Michael asked me to show him how to moonwalk. This is a true story. You can ask Michael Bivins, you can ask Ronnie DeVoe, Ricky Bell, Ralph Tresvant.
Wait a minute.
Johnny wasn't there yet.
Bobby, wait a minute. I believe we have a Joprah moment, maybe the biggest Joprah moment ever. Are you insinuating that you taught Michael Jackson how to moonwalk?
I'm not insinuating. I'm letting you know that this is what happened. This is how the moonwalk was formed for Michael Jackson.
Bobby, you taught Michael how to moonwalk?
He perfected it, but I taught him how to do it.
Oh,
and we can bring Ralph Tresvant, BBD, all on, because they was all there at the time when I was showing Michael how to do this. They were all there. We were in the foyer of his house.
Unbelievable. So he took the moonwalk and perfected it.
He perfected it. I only used it for dance battles. I used to dance battle. Come on, I was a break dancer. I would battle anybody whoever stepped up was getting battled. I'll battle anybody.
Let me tell you something, Bobby. That's about the illest I ever heard in my life. I need you. That is the biggest moment on the big show ever. That's crazy. That's
I want everybody to check facts on it too, because I don't want anybody to be like, "Oh, Bob tripping."
No. Bobby Brown, you wouldn't have said it. Bobby Brown, you wouldn't have said it, Bobby Brown, if it wasn't true. And that's the purpose of this whole show, is because I was watching these other people put out documentaries and doing interviews in hip hop, and they was lying, and they was saying shit that wasn't true and swaying it. Not about me, just hip hop. I asked you, was you the first R&B singer to rap? You said, I believe so, but you said the truth. You said Curtis Blow had Daydreaming. And
yes.
But people lied in documentaries and all that. Now that's why I did this. But this is why people, we give people the opportunity, people in the house, on their phones. They're like a fly in the wall, and they get to hear shit here that they don't hear nowhere else.
That's right.
And Joe Crack, I'm here to celebrate. I'm not here to jam nobody. I lead out of love.
Listen, brother, we celebrate you just for your contribution to hip hop, your contribution to what what this whole movement means to everybody, with black and brown being together as far as the creation of what hip hop is. This came from black and brown. This didn't come from nowhere else. This ain't no rock and roll where you have to, figure out whether it was Little Richard or whether it was Elvis. This is a black and brown thing. Hip hop has always been a black and brown thing, and it shall remain to be a black and brown thing. And
Right.
yes, of course, we have M&Ms, we have a whole bunch of others, but we know where it started.
That's right, man. And we appreciate you for that and always keeping it real. We much respect to the wife. But we all seen this BET series. Was this accurate? Was like the young Bobby Brown really hooking up with Janet Jackson? And I'm not trying to be messy, but was that true?
There was so much that I had to leave out of that movie, that out of that production, that would have probably blew a lot of people's mind. But I have no reason to lie, especially about a relationship that meant a lot to me. First and foremost, meant a lot to me. I got my heart broken at that time. That was the first time I got my heart broken. So everything was accurate. That's why I was so much a part of the production of the movie, of the film, along with Jesse Collins, along with Abdul, our director, our writer, the writer that wrote with me on this. We made sure that we kept it as accurate as possible, but not put too much out there that we won't be able to do a feature film after, because the book is still out there. And if you read the book, the Bobby Brown Every Little Step book, you read the book, you'll see some other stuff that wasn't even in the Bobby Brown series on BET that'll blow your mind. So it's not something I play games with. When if I'm going to talk about myself, I'm going to talk about myself in true form. I'm not going to talk about myself.
No, you sound, Bobby, the new school word for this is entanglement. You was in an entanglement with
oh yeah.
This sound like entanglement all over again. 2020, man.
I heard about that entanglement thing today.
My God. Like, I mean, yo, Bob, you're crazy out here right now, Bobby, man. Yo, let me ask you a question. Does Bobby Brown have any regrets?
Any regrets? Any regrets in my I could say purely probably no, because I wouldn't be the man that I am today. I wouldn't be the father, the person that I am today if I regretted anything. I don't think I'd be in the position to help others, to help myself, to be here for my family. I don't think I would be in a position to want to be better. And every day I wake up wanting to be better. So no, regrets, that's not a part of what my life is about. My life is about,
so no do-overs.
I've been there, done that, but there's no do-overs. There's only do again. You're gonna have to do something else. You gotta have to do it differently. So once you make that mistake, you made that mistake. So now you've got a way to do it the right way the next time. So I just tried to concentrate on doing better on an everyday basis.
I've always either learned from experience or watch others that I loved and I respect go through some shit. And then I said, you know what? That's not
road.
Yeah, that's not, I don't want to do that right there. That's not cool. Like, that's just the way I am. Like, I don't have to actually go through it myself. If I see my brother, my friends or something do some shit and it don't go right, I'll be like, yo, I ain't got to do that. I already seen where that shit happened.
Where it leads you.
Nah, it's amazing. To me, I've always loved you, man. Regardless, I've always loved you, and I've always understood you, and I've always known you to, like, you know, you're a kid from the hood that shot into superstardom. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes, sir.
in your passion and your love is to rep your hood and be real to yourself. And when when we be real, we're gonna make a couple of mistakes along the way because we're
Oh,
not trying to sell out or go with whatever they doing.
there's no such thing as a perfect man out here. You can write a song about a perfect man. A woman can dream about a perfect man, but there's no such thing as a perfect man. Everybody's going to make a mistake in life. It's just about how you pick yourself up from that mistake. How you pick yourself up from that downfall is, and how you move on with it. It shows the integrity and the respect you have for God in your being. You know, I have way too much respect for God in my being for me to ever say I give up or I had enough. I've
Listen,
been
you know,
I've been through everything, Joe. You know, I've been through everything. People have read the tabloids. People seen me go to jail, seen me doing bad, seen me, you know, rob, stealing, seen me do dirt that I should have never done in my life. But God sees something else in me, and He sees something else in me every day. So that's why He keeps working on me. God had to find new tools to make me the man that I am today. And He's still finding new tools. He's still building new tools to keep my head, to keep my mind, my physical being, my mental stability together. Everybody has a little bit of that craziness in them that you can go Kanye one day. Everybody has that. It's just about controlling how you're living and what you're living for.
I respect that, and that's what life's about: growth, learning, making mistakes. Like that gospel record, we fall down, but we get up.
We get up.
And that's what it's always been to me. You know, even in the street sense, and as a tough guy, it's not really who you bully, it's who you go to war against. You know, and you have had some wars, and you are here looking beautiful as ever. You still the king, living legend, one of the greatest of all time. You know, I do this journalism for real. You know, I'm Joprah, so I can't let you go, even though I'm not letting you go yet. But I gotta ask you, tell me, what are some of the greatest times you had with Whitney Houston? Because you know, you're the original power couple, and you can be nice. You know, this is just what's a great memory that we might not know that you shared that people will feel like, wow, because you know, we still love Whitney to death, you know.
Of course, you should. She was a great talent. She was a great friend. She's a great wife. We've had some of the greatest times in life together. Our experiences were ours. That's the one thing I can say, they were ours. And no matter what anybody else said or thought or thought they saw, what we had was way different from what everybody else thought they saw we had. Like being Bobby Brown was the funniest to us than it was to everybody else, because it was us being us. It was us just clowning. Turn on the cameras and let us just be us. And let us be us in our way, where we don't have to put a soft pillow under it, because we're just being ourselves. Remember, that I had the first day that we started, I had just gotten out of jail after being in there for 6 months. So I hadn't seen my wife, I hadn't seen my daughters, I hadn't seen nobody. The first thing I wanted to do was to show the world that the Bobby Brown that was just in jail, that y'all think y'all know, You don't know him at all. Let me show you Bobby Brown, who is the motherfucker who is the one that you fell in love with, or the one that helped create a mega group, New Edition. And it's a mega group because nobody has ever done what we've done as a group, branched off and split and went 6 different ways.
Nobody's done that. Nobody
has done it yet.
Nobody's done that.
And I don't think nobody will. We're still creating new art forms. We're still creating new groups. We still have RBRM. We still have BBD. We still have Ralph Tresvant doing his, Johnny Gill doing his, me, Johnny, and Ralph doing Heads of State. Me and Ronnie doing raps. Me, Ronnie, and Ralph with our slick slide. And we got other cliques in this group that we don't give them everything, because everything to us is everything. You know, we play it like this. We might play in the dressing room and say it's us against you all. Like this 3 against you 3. And we'll play like that, and then we'll put groups out like that and play with just the thought of, what if Belle Biv DeVoe went against Ralph, Johnny, and Bobby? What if Bobby and Belle Biv DeVoe started a group, RBRM, and went against everybody else? Went against Jodeci, went against all of these other groups. What would happen? That's the empowerment of what New Edition means to, I think, this industry. What New Edition means to me. What New Edition means to what I call it.
Punks. There's no punks in the crew. You split up. Everybody goes off to do platinum, to do the biggest anthems, the biggest. Nobody ever seen that. You know, you can break it down different things where one person's the star, and then the other groups are just happy that the other guys are happy to be along. That's not the case. New Edition, BBD, Johnny Gill, Ralph Tresvant. I mean, what you guys did, entity. It's impossible.
It's an entity, man. It's bigger than each individual. New Edition is bigger than each individual. It's bigger than Bobby Brown. It's bigger than Belle Biv DeVoe. It's bigger than Ralph Tresvant. New Edition is bigger than all of it. So that's the mother. And we go by the mother.
Let me ask you a question. Who are your top 5 R&B singers of all time? How you doing?
That's Cash Money. That's my son.
Yo, Cash Money, what's up, baby? Legend. You gotta lend your father some hair, man. You got all the hair.
I cut mine specifically because I knew you had yours short.
Man, I can't grow, Bobby. I ain't gonna lie.
I can't grow right here in the middle no more.
No, I'm messed up, man.
The Gumby messed me up, man. The Gumby messed me up.
Let me ask you something, yo, Bob. Your top 5 R&B singers a group of all time. And you can't say you, New Edition. Let's give it up to somebody.
Donny Hathaway,
Ooh.
Marvin,
Stevie
Wonder, Rick James, Prince.
That's 5. That's 5.
Otis Redding,
but that's 6.
I can keep naming them other than us. I can keep naming them all day. I can name them all day. Usher. I can name them all day. Chris Brown.
Let me switch it up and say, let's forget Fat Joe. Let's say top 5
Anthony
rappers
Hamilton
of all time.
Top 5 rappers of all time?
Yes.
Don't put me in that situation, man.
Oh man, you can say R&B.
No, man. Don't put me. I don't even want to be a part. I don't want to be a part of that one. I don't want to be a part of that one because my top 5 of these, man, probably have not had the just due got given to them yet.
Oh, let me hear it then, man. Please, let me hear it.
Man, I'm gonna have to go. I gotta go. My first. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go. And I'm sorry, all the other rappers, but Cool G Rap. Cool G Rap is probably the most lyrical lyricist that can spit and has a lisp. And still you can understand every fucking word he says. Okay?
Let me tell you
Then
something. I
then
met
I
you
go
with
to
Cool G Rap for
KRS-One.
the first time. I
Huh?
was with Cool G Rap one time. We came to see you. Before I was even rapping, I was just a street. I was in the street hustling. But I met you with Cool G Rap for the first time in my life. It was here in Manhattan. We hung out with you. You might not remember that, but we had a great time. So Cool G Rap, who's the second one?
I would definitely go with KRS-One.
Wow.
Times Rakim, times Big L, Cool J, Big L.
There you go. You
know
said
who
Big
I'm
L
talking
twice.
about.
Let me
who
tell
I'm
you
talking about
something.
when I say Big L. Let me see.
You got 5 there. You got 5. And
I
you
got
my
5.
true
How many
favorite
can I
rap-
get 10? Can I get 10? Can I
Yeah,
get
you
10?
can get 10. You Bobby
I can
Brown,
get
man.
10?
You can get anything you want, man.
Oh, come on, man. Oh, man. You would have to be in there. Your twin would have to definitely be in there.
Fun.
Your twin was ridiculous. Ridiculous lyrically.
Fine.
And I'm not gonna hold it into a black white Spanish, thing. I'm also say Eminem. I'ma say Ice Cube. I'ma say Big Daddy Kane. And these are not in any formation. I'm saying my favorite rappers that I think that hands down got bars today. I love a rapper that got bars. Anybody can write a song. But if you can sit across from me and just spit bars, that's a lyricist to me. So I like lyricists. I'm a lyricist type man.
We see that. We see your list. You started with Cool G Rap. You went Big L, you went LL, you went KRS, you went Rakim. You went Big L. I mean, it's crazy. Let me tell you something, Bobby, man.
Papoose. Look at Papoose.
Oh, you like Papoose too?
I love Papoose. Papoose is a ridiculous rhymer.
He really is, man. Not because he's my brother, but he really don't get the props he deserves. And he puts it down for real.
For real.
Nah, he all the time.
He don't do no. All right, hold on. Let me think of something. No. You ask him to bust, he'll bust right then and there.
Yeah, Papoose different.
Drop a beat, and Papoose will bust right there in front of your face.
He's born nice. He's born nice.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
He's born nice. Yo, Bobby, I love you, my brother. What's this I heard about this barbecue sauce?
Oh, I got a line of seasonings, barbecue sauces, marinades, what else? Fried chicken mixes, fried seafood mixes, seafood seasoning.
What's it called, Bobby? What's it called?
It's called BobbyBrownFoods.com. You can go to BobbyBrownFoods.com anywhere in the world, and pick up my products, man. And
Bobby, I know somebody has that barbecue sauce. It's fire.
It's all good for you. It's all natural. No preservatives, no nothing. It's kosher. It's gluten-free. It's everything. Everything that you want in something good to eat, good to put in your body. I lost 75 pounds off of that, man. And I like to cook. I love to cook. So
I see you on the grill all the time.
I stand by my food. Just like I stand by my music, I stand by my food. I stand by my entertainment. I stand by my food, man.
Yo,
you will
Bobby,
enjoy it. Trust me.
Tell them where they can find it at again, Bobby, because I know you want to shout out to Jimmy Bronx Cafe, Jimmy. Tell them where we can find the foods again, Bobby, because I know
You
people
can find
telling
it.
me that's fire.
You can find it at BobbyBrownFoods.com. If you're out in the Los Angeles, California area, you can find it at any Vallarta grocery stores. We will be soon in most of the grocery stores across the country. I'm just taking my time with this because I want to perfect it before I give it out to everybody, and I want everybody to understand that this comes from my heart, this comes from my soul, and my family's been doing this for years, man. We've been cooking for years. I come from a family of six siblings, and that's just how the Brown family get down, man. And I'm so glad that I got a chance to be on your show, man. I appreciate you so much, Joe, for what you do, man.
I love you, man. I love you. We love you. You the king of R&B. My favorite Bobby Brown song is "Let's Take It Slow."
Oh,
so take it slow. Yo, I want to tell you what I know you know. Sometimes the things
that's the songs that I'm talking about.
Never quite enough. Yo.
Those are the songs I'm talking about. That when you enter verses type of thing, those are the songs that should be mentioned, other than the ones that people know that were on the radio, because a lot of songs have been paid for that were on the radio, that were hits on the radio.
You know,
we know that. We all know that.
We imagine you going on verses, right? And it was me and my brother Dre from Cool and Dre, and I told him those two songs. He said, "Nah, Bobby ain't playing that shit on verses. He playing every little step you take." This and that. I was like, "Yo,
those will be." Hey, yo, listen. Those will be the last songs I play if I play them at all.
Bobby,
they already been played by LA, by Face and Teddy Riley. I wouldn't even have to play those.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Wow. Yo, Bobby, we heard it first here. We're going to try to set it up. You and Keith Sweat.
Let's set it up.
It was just his birthday. You and Keith Sweat.
Yeah.
I'm going to call him after this. That's my guy. I
know
love
Keith. He's probably going to call me after too, like, dude, we already been talking about this. You didn't have to mention it on Joe.
Yo,
you didn't have to mention it on Joprah.
That's a serious battle. I love you, Bobby Brown.
Love you too, Joe.
Death, man. Thank you so much.
Always stay up, man. God bless you and your fans and you and your people, man.
You too, man. God bless you.
Thanks for tuning in to 9 Mag TV.